I am back. Let me give y'all readings that I think I might have missed or whatever the case may be. And then we're gonna wrap this up for the night. And I'll see you tomorrow about 8:45. Cause we gonna have I said I'm gonna give you some structure and shit like that. I'm a gym and shit and doing a lot of stuff. So it's like weird. And I gotta take some braids out over the weekend. I need a perm. I don't know. I don't know if I want to color my hair back red. I'm confused at this point. So just bear with me. So I'm trying to get all that under wraps. Hopefully, I have my shit together and give me a damn schedule out. Overall mood, we got the magician. Ooh. Ooh, shit. Wait a minute. You got 10 of knives, the 4 coins. And then you got the 9 of pentacles, which is reversed. And then you got king of swords. Because the reading's for me, though. We got ace of pentacles, 4 wands, ace of nines. Okay, though. I need to make this bigger. Wait a minute, because it's throwing me out. Okay, there we go. Oof. Too big. Wait a minute. Jesus. Scoot it back. And then we got Queen of Swords. Yeah, get that though. Page of Wands. Let's see what I necessarily missed. She rain, she rain, she rain. Dum, 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 dum. She bang, she bang, she bang. Dum, 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 dum. All right, let's go. You got 8 of knives, which is the overall mood. And I like this though, the way she described this though, because 8 of knives is being able to see things exactly for what they is. That's out of this position of being a martyr. That's out of being trapped up in certain situations, whether that's dealing with hexes, curses, or whatever the case may be. That's like being at a cross. It's like at the crossroad and like knowing which direction that you want to go. So it's like the decision is necessarily on you. You got north, south, east, west. So it's kind of like whatever you're gonna do with this moment. But you also got a 4 of swords though, so there could be some problems with making those decisions. So it could be like scattered all over the place. It could be worries and stress, and you also got a 7 of knives though. So there could be with competition, certain people, lies, frenemies. Like this could be you like on your path, like trying to go the direction you need to go. Bam. Then here comes sidebar with the bullshit. You got King of Pentacles though, you got 5 of swords. You got the garden. You got the strength. You got Dr. Buzzard, the Big Queen, and the 8 of baskets. What I don't like is because if you on a crossroad, I do feel like it's certain people that's around in certain situations that's trying to throw you off your track. 8 of cups is unhealthy attachments to certain things or whatever the case may be. Because on the bottom we do got a 7 of pentacles, the 9, and we got the 7 of pentacles and the 9 of cups. 9 of cups is in this deck is all about keeping up with the Joneses and the emotional satisfaction. No, 9 of pentacles is. 9 of Cups is the energy of like emotional satisfaction through material realm, like needing that quick fix to happiness though. So for some of y'all, I kind of feel like that's that certain era of certain things because you do got the Empress in reverse. Some of y'all know this could be a parent, a person, or feminine energy. I will say that though, like the way somebody loves, speaks, or commits to certain things, because the Big Queen is all about eat, joy, laughing, and having a good time when it comes to certain things. But somebody can have a little bit smidge much too much attachment to this. I will say that though. You do got the Dr. Buzzer, which is in reverse though. So I will say that though. That could be I do feel like this though, some of y'all, this could be you like thrusted on a path unwarrantedly or willingly. But you got the Dr. Buzzer reverse though. So this could be somebody I feel like that though. Like if it's certain people it's the end of the year, like you hear me say you should be wrapping it up before December 21st, cutting motherfuckers off. Because if you're not sure or confident enough in your own decisions or whatever the case may be, this person sit up here and cause a lot of confusion though. I will say that like unconsciously or consciously though, because you got a strength card, and I kind of feel like this could be somebody trying to intimidate somebody though. So somebody has this unhealthy attachments when it comes to their own insecurities in certain situations. So this could be somebody trying to force somebody into a position of being in submissiveness. I do feel like that though. Yeah, I will say that though, because there's some unhealthy attachments though. So this could be you saying, I want to go this direction, but somebody saying, no, you go this direction. I do feel like that though. You got a garden though. A garden is a part of like checking the seeds that you grow, but it's also the world, which is reversed. So this could be people that's fixated on negative perceptions of you in certain situations. Got a five of nines though, which I like that though, because that's also dominating the composition, and it's also about swords and out of the state of conflict though. So for some of y'all though, y'all probably don't see these people as conflict in certain matters. You got a five of coins though. Ooh, I like that. But you also got a seven of knives and a four of swords though. So this could be about a money matter though. For some of y'all, this could be a next business venture in certain situations though. You trying to figure out where the fuck you need to go or what is it that you need to do. I will say that though. Strength guarding the four of swords and the seven of knives though. There could be a three of swords in play. Like some bitterness, some old angst. So this could be somebody walking away from a business partner or a relationship or something. I do feel like that though with this eight of swords and it's kind of like this whole bunch of confusion around it though. Where somebody kind of got like a black heart chakra and an unableness to awaken that experience. Alright, we have 5 minutes. That's Ten of Swords though. So for some of y'all, this could be like I said, needing to wrap that up and cut certain people off though. You got an Ace of Pentacles though, and a Page of Swords. The Ten of Knives is of energy of where like endings happen and it's it being able to move. It's like that martyrdom, going in to rescue people, trying to constantly save people, dealing with the bad mouthing, all those different types of things. I kind of feel like that's not phasing somebody because I saw you we did have a magician as the overall mood. So this could be somebody trying to manifest a certain situation, business opportunity, keeping somebody. I just don't know. I just feel like it's somebody that's always trying to hold somebody back. You got a Page of Swords, which is a very seeking energy though. So this could be somebody that has like a very bunch of confusion. I would say that. Or I don't know, it's something with investments, money, time, manifestations. I don't know, but it feels like that. You got a Four of Pentacles, which is reversed, and the Four of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the Six of Cups. I like this though, because that's kind of like the childhood memorabilia, the way she got this described. Four of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. For some of y'all, though, this could be support though. I will say this could be in the direction if you're trying to take something within a relationship though. But I feel like if it's who you're trying to manifest certain opportunities with or invest in or whatever the case may be. Somebody could be a little bit needy or clingy at this moment though. Some of y'all the people that's throwing you roadblocks or obstacles, it's kind of like they need something from you though. So I feel like it's more of a domination type lifestyle. So if it's cutting off certain people, I kind of feel like as the end of the reading when I was saying that fire ant, it can be unwarranted pressure coming from certain people. But you do got an Ace of Swords though about this brokenness. So this could be childhood lovers, certain crushes, people returning, just that. But I do feel like that though somebody could be separating from an old business partner or a person or whatever the case may be. And the Six of Cups is necessarily making peace with your past. So that's why I said for some of y'all, this is past work. This already has happened in your life. Certain situation that kept you in a heart blocked situation, not happy or just resistant to be able to open up again, to be fixated on materials, money, all those different types of things. You got a Queen of Swords with the Page of Wands and the Daughter of Knives. For some of y'all, though, this could be the relationship that's around a mother and daughter, though, father and son, whoever it is, whatever person in your life. But it's like they have, it's like they always have a problem, though. Queen of Swords could be a high key negative person, or this could be somebody when it comes to communicating, they're always negative, though. This Daughter of Coin sometimes can be easily influenced, or whatever the case may be, of certain lifestyles or certain things. I do feel by that by a parent or a person though. So for some of y'all, this could be competitiveness because we did get a Five of Swords, but this could be an argument or miscommunication about finances though. So I did feel like that though. I told you at the end of the reading when I was speaking it up, I was kind of like, who the hell keep going back to this abusive person? Like, does that make sense? I'm not. I wasn't saying it to be like mean because I was speaking up on the energy, but I'm like, who is this? Like, what's this attraction to this or whatever the case may be? Like that's what I was trying to figure out. You do got a girl of Jake though. You got an Ace of Wands. You got Aunt Caroline. And an Ace of Baskets. That's the Wheel of Fortune necessarily reversed. For some of y'all, certain situations that happen in your life because the tower kept coming out two damn times. I'm telling you, before when I was trying to keep up with the reading, the tower kept coming out two damn times. Um, it's a repetitive action though. For some of y'all, though, I kind of feel like you keep forgiving a person and they keep doing the same thing though. So making peace with it, I think some of y'all ain't coming to recognize that peace doesn't always have to be in a person's face. Like, does that make sense? If a lover or a person, like, you just don't have to continuously be around them though, because you're not Caroline and the Ace of Baskets though. So I do feel like that's like somebody retracting their love or constantly trying to offer it. Like I said, give that shit to somebody. Like somebody keep trying to get that shit through good times, bad times though, even if it's a parent necessarily. Because Aunt Caroline talks about getting old. For some of y'all, this is financial situations though. So this is somebody that's always trying to get, to receive, to do when it comes to necessarily support. And it's like, what about you? You at the Eight of Swords, you see everything for what it is, north, south, east, and west. You see all the roadblocks because Eight of Swords is to be bound, to be tied, to be restricted. You got this much free will and you see things for what it is. It's kind of like you could even become fixated on a negative because each option is clear. Whatever it is that you choose, that's your fucking decision. Some of y'all got to figure that out. This is your decision, whatever you choose to do. You're in the middle of the road. Figure it out. Whatever that comes behind with it, you got to trust yourself to say, okay, whatever I make. Like, do I want to go forward? Or then I want to go take everybody else that was with me. Or because keep in mind we had this energy, with this Virgo energy that was I talked about getting to the vault. So you can take that reading now when I said a lot of people was getting to that door. Eight of Pentacles, that's lack of investments. That's boredom. That's not paying attention to certain things. For some of y'all don't. Because it could be unconsciously or unconsciously though, because I know I tune people out. So that's what I said for is that. But with the Eight of Swords energy though, for some of y'all though, this could be you. I said that. I said going in Virgo season, where I specifically said a lot of people were finishing the Eight of Cups, going transitioning into the Nine, because I was talking about it from a numerology standpoint about certain people in relationships. I said when it got to the number nine, because number nine is contemplation. That's the dark night where I wrote a blog about it, the humbling. It's a reflecting energy. It's the sitting still. It's the idleness. Why you think number nine is Virgo energy? So it can peaks and peaks and peaks away at certain things. So for certain people, it's all about contentment. Because for me, harvesting season starts for me in a number nine. I mean number 10. But real harvesting season from an astrological standpoint starts at the number nine in Virgo season. So that's also about setting certain things, picking out what don't work, getting the weeds out your garden. So for some of y'all, this is where y'all are. While majority of the collective is at number 12. I told you in this hangman position. But for some of y'all, the hangman is reversed. This is a repetitive issue. So it's like the hangman in this deck say, don't write a check that your ass can't cash, stop doing the certain same things or whatever the case may be, because you did get the justice reversed. So this could be somebody that comes to spin the wheels of karma and goes through these situations and comes to experience these karmic type things and then say, oh my God, why is this happening to me? So that's why I say you got to be very mindful. That's why I said for some of y'all, like it is, especially if you don't know how to send energy and sling that shit back. You got the big queen and you got the big queen, you got Dr. Buzzer, and then you also got the strength card going back to the energy though. I said that it was all about. I think it's more purposely though, like where y'all at. It's like more focused on how you make other people feel necessarily than yourself. I do feel like somebody's necessarily trying to dominate somebody. Well, this could be an old lover, like in this unrequited situation that keep doing spiteful shit because they inability to be able to move on. This could be about finances though, where somebody's trying to be very tricky, manipulative in a form of money. I do feel like that though, 'cause you got too many pentacles though. For some of y'all, it's just necessarily making peace with your past, certain experiences that you have had with people, and chopping that shit up and keeping it moving. I would say that though. Because you got a Ten of Wands. And I like that in this day because Ten of Wands talks about delegating other tasks to other people and not being ashamed to ask for motherfucking help, which I'm cool with that. You got a Page of Cups and a Knight of Swords. I like that though. Whew, I like it though. Wait, because we for the wrap, because I said I want to keep this at 30 minutes. I just had to clear the messages out. But you also got the John Freeman and the grandchildren though. John Freeman, with the page of cups, seven of baskets. I like that though, because this is downloading certain things from an ethereal process and trying to manifest. Pause real quick. Okay, I'm back. But I said that's downloading certain things from an ethereal process, being able to see your manifestations come, like being logical, putting in the work. But for some of y'all though, it's Ten of Wands energy, and like I feel like if you at a crossroad and you're going down certain paths and you don't know which direction that necessarily that you need to go, this resistance that's going on here, for some of y'all, I feel like this is the energy of with the Knight of Swords, like being very clear and concise about certain things that you want. It's the apprentice. Some of y'all don't even know y'all the own apprentice in your own life where you got like this experience from certain experience. Not about certain directions that you're going, but a lot of shit that you've been through. And it's uncaroline about how do you feel with wisdom and old age. These certain obstacles has put you on a place for you to say, you know what? I'm gonna go fucking west today and be confident in this shit. But you got the John Freeman and the grandchildren though. But it's this conflicting energy that you say it's a very conflicting energy because I told you the number zero is a value. And it's like, what do you see in the risk of starting over? So for one of y'all, this is the coulda, shoulda, wouldas. I think, I don't know. The uncertainties though. Because for some of y'all though, this could be the pressure from family, certain experiences, your own grandchildren, or relationships that you have with somebody. So it's kind of like breaking some type of generational curse or necessarily moving forward, like setting up the path for somebody else. Like when it comes to healing. So I would say that though. Yeah, damn. My car flew over there. I'm gonna wrap this deck anyway though. I just had to come back and tell y'all though. I don't even know what the fuck I'm gonna label these, girl. My dumb ass be forgetting. You got Queen of Wands. My dumb ass be forgetting the labels on sites. 'Cause I know it's like when you be putting them weird ass topics on the YouTube, they get a lot of views. So I'm gonna start saying, "Your lover wants you," even though you be like, "Bitch, this ain't even shit about this." So I'm gonna start saying it because y'all know I don't do love readings no way. So it's gonna fuck up a lot of people. That's why y'all got majority of my views posting love readings. I did it just for a strategic purpose. You got the Temperance, you got Mother of Baskets, Eight of Baskets, and the Three of Wands, which I do like it. You got Father Swords, the Bishop Seed Mason, and you got the Big Mama. Temperance and the Mother of Baskets, though. For some of y'all, though, y'all could have some assistance that necessarily comes in and aids you, though. Because Temperance is a very card of peace, tranquility, allowing different perspectives from different people, being open. This is an alliance because this card talks about it's not so bad having an alliance with a person though. So for some of y'all, you could be having some assistance from a person, and this is like they speak of her as very clairvoyant, psychically in tune, has certain abilities or whatever the case may be. You have the Eight of Pentacles with the Three of Wands. So for some of y'all though, it's like going on a path where somebody gives you that surety to do it. Some of y'all don't. Y'all return back to the same state. So I think that's how people are easily to dominate, to manipulate. If it's family, certain people just able to use you, take advantage of you, or emotionally abuse you. For some of y'all, this is that burden energy where you don't know how to cut it off. And I feel like it's so draining though. Cause outside of this nigga posing on social media and trying to send me that negative ass energy or whatever the case may be, because he stay doing it. I don't pay him no mind. Other people do. This King of Swords with this Bishop C. Mason and the Big Mama or whatever the case may be. Um this could be I feel like the outside pressures that somebody may be dealing with though. That's pushing one of y'all to the divorce. Like I don't feel like if you was in a marriage, if you wanted to get divorced, like I don't even know how the story changed to this. I feel like you ain't even making a conscious decision. Like you would be okay with making the decision yourself. I feel like this is more rooted into somebody else because you got Father Swords, Bishop C. Mason, and the Big Mama. So it's kind of like, oh no. But for some of y'all, this is needing to get some rules and stipulations between a parent, a person, a mom, a mother figure necessary that's in your life. Because the Big Mom is all about how do you give, like how well do you do with receiving gifts? Because before the reading had we had we had stop and start answering questions. It was all about somebody doesn't necessarily know how to do well with information being received to them. So you just need that. This is how people emotionally manipulate you. You should check out Cancer Reading. They come in, they say shit that you like, versus what you know, and they fuck you up. And this is how you deal with these people who fuck you over, take advantage of you, pretend they're gonna be your friend, stab you in the back, do fucked up ass shit, try to dominate on your fucking weaknesses, and that is people that were doing it. Because when I was pulling up under the deck, when I was talking, I kept getting number six, and number six is all about weaknesses. So for some of y'all, this is needing to cut out and cut someone off though, because I feel like it's very draining. Just me just tapping into the energy itself. But we do got a Queen of Wands, which I do like that. We got an Eight of Wands, which I don't like that. You got a Ten of Pentacles reverse. You got a Three of Baskets. Ooh, you got a Three of Knives. I got a heart space where I'm talking about. You got a Five of Wands. You have Miss Robinson. And you got the King of Wands. Ooh, that's control. For some of y'all, I keep saying this. I've been saying, what's that third party entity in y'all home? People that you allow in your life. Because before we wrap, I'm gonna pull from the animal and I'm gonna read you that. Miss Robinson talks about self-reflecting on who you allow into your house. And the more like I get into like reincarnation, where I was like Googling about karmic parents, some people don't even know. Like you even say, this is control though. For some of y'all though, I feel like it's that. I feel like some of y'all don't know. When I told you I had a dream about a download that one of y'all, it's like, I don't know, like somebody was participating in sex and just alone. That made me snatch my energy back. Where it felt like somebody was draining. I'm saying like I did. Like I was watching a reader and she clocked that shit today and I was like, damn, I've been trying to tell this nigga that, but I didn't want to say it because of that reading. I mean, because of that reading. But I was like, one of y'all seen in a dream where it was kind of like somebody was buried, like it was a soul tie, like somebody was trying to be embedded in a person, like they had like a dark soul. It was just ugh. Like, does it make sense? It was just ugh. They got on my damn nerves. I don't like the energy. That's the quickest way where I will snip your ass and you will not return. Oh, I'm getting around to it. I'm saying, oh, I'm getting the fuck around. He won't come back. I'm letting them just show the fuck out to Sunday, to Saturday. If you know, you know. All right. But you got a Three of Swords though. And I told you that that's like we're gonna read Miss Robinson. I'm gonna leave it out though. But you got a Five of Wands and you got a Three of Sticks. For some of y'all, this is competitiveness. You got a Three of Cups. So even if, like I said, if it was like in different marriages as we started off, like polygamy type basis, this could be competition though. This could be somebody trying to seek to control. The Three of Cups, sometimes if we're talking about this mother and daughter relationship or father and son, whoever it is, somebody causes a lot of disturbance in a relationship though, whether it's rooted around money or stability wise. Because Ten of Pentacles, this could be being around somebody and they always just talk about everything that goes on. Like it's too much. They don't know the direction of the conversation. Keep in mind, we had a Page of Wands. So it's a very problematic energy though. And then you have this Queen of Wands, my bad, with the Eight of Wands. So that's a resistance to change. And there's also somebody that makes hasty decisions that ends up causing blockages. So for some of y'all, I feel like, because y'all don't know that with your mother or with your son or with your child or person, they have a major influence on you. And when it comes to decisions that you necessarily make, if you do even run into, because look at it though, I'm telling you, like, Google these cards. You ain't listening to whatever they tell you. Like you're not, because like it's like the outside. It's like somebody's so used to being distraught or manipulated by certain outside influences that give you bullshit. That when people come in and give you just straight raw facts, some of y'all don't listen. Period. You don't. So it's kind of like, so I see why this is this resistance. If it's like, oh, I'm ready to give up on my marriage. I'm ready is, and then you'll yearn for this person to be, no, like rock that shit out until you're emotionally not feeling it no more. Like get comfortable enough to where you will know. Now, if it's at a point where it's kind of like somewhat semi abusive, I don't know. You get what I'm saying? But it's something I really take my time to talk about. But if it's just another person being incorporated in the relationship and their unwarranted criticism of certain opinions or whatever the case may be, that's something you gonna have to deal with. Because it's kind of like you letting that influence win. So I would say that though. So, ooh, child. I'm gonna keep doing now. I'm gonna pull from the animal. or whatever the case may be. And we're gonna wrap this because I'm trying to keep it under 30 or whatever. And I'll finish it in the morning. I won't post it on here, but it'll be on the other thing. By now, y'all probably know because this arrogant ass bitch. Girl, YouTube be like, this bitch just be over here cussing. I put it was not made for me. Alright, let's go. I put it was not made for me. It was not. Bobby! I call this nigga like one more motherfucking time. Y'all gonna whoop my son ass. I don't know. I'm on the thing. Was you on live asking me them weird ass questions? You was there giggling. Oh, okay. Get that tape off your eyes. I'm about to live now recording, so get out. Get out. I'm trying to hurry up because I had to finish up my mission. Go on ahead, bye. I seen that Pisces, Mom. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. All right, let's go. Let's go. Cause we'll talk about that though. That's the shit I be wanting to go live and pull certain things and leave a crocodile energy. I said that though. I picked that up in the reading though. So if you go back and you watch as I said some of y'all got like a crocodile energy where you're very emotional detached when it comes to dealing with truth. So you could be kind of mean, harsh, lashing out on people. I did see the zebra though. I talked about that being jaded in experiences, like just it's not a nice energy. You got swan, which is I like about reflections, fertility, and changes. The sacred chakra that we ended on. So that swan, otter, and moth. I do like that though. That swan, otter, and moth though, because the swan is all about reflections and fertility matters. For some, when it's in reverse, for some y'all this is the inability to see how something can change though. For some y'all this is the inability to be able to move out of those environments because we did have the Eight of Swords. I don't see people for what it is. You got the otter though, which I like, having a playful fucking time. Like I told you, if you go back and watch the reading to about 30, 40 minutes, we were talking about somebody inner child experiences. Somebody doesn't know how to have fun. They don't. I told you having fun at the expense of somebody else, or an adult who didn't have things that you had trying to live their life through you. No, that'll kill off your whole experiences as a child. I'm saying as an adult, it would. Ooh, we got the bear and the sea serpent. I do get that though. Some of y'all did. I told you like channeling that energy because they could be very taxing though. Like not saying what you want to say, being around somebody always hush mouth. Like that shit can be very tiring though. For some of y'all need to hydrate. Go to bed, get you some rest, get you some sleep. Yeah, because I said you got otter and sea serpent. So for some of y'all trying to create and bring certain things into existence, especially when it comes to happiness though. But you're more mental about it. So, oh no, let me go do this, let me do this. No. Like it's like hopping from one task to another because that's the epitome of the moth. The moth is like, I'm gonna go do this, I'm gonna go do this, I'm gonna go do this, I'm gonna go and it don't sit its ass down. It's always attracted to the light and something else and another being though. Alright, that's it. I got that solar plex energy where I said that shit dropped straight to my stomach. Um, you got a spider energy, which is reversed. So I told you that is a fear-based card and a very shadowy card. So that's somebody who reacts out of their own fear or perceptions of how they perceive life. You got gazelle reverse and you got the vulture where I said endings that need to happen to be able to let go of. The gazelle is more of a feminine approach and it's like this heightened awareness of certain things and it's very sensitive and very concerned. It's like a deer being in headlights, so it's always being shocked or whatever the case may be, and it's always reactionary. You got the oyster, the dragon, and the snake, which is a kundalini. So that has something to do with spine, sensuality, confidence, that feeling you, being you, or whatever the case may be. I do feel like it's like what you consume, whether that's thoughts, negativity, whatever it is, eventually this is what you'll become though. So for some of y'all might need to do a little yoga or just trust building exercises, changing your diet. If it's like solar plex energies where you got like gestational issues, like yeah, I would say that though, but it's like confidence though. Like some of y'all need to go be around people confident and like not like unbiasedly watch them, be in their zone so you can go back. Like, don't look at the flaw in them, but just see people in their niche. I'm telling you that shit'll work for you. It will though, because I feel like your inability to open up, to share your talents or your gifts, or to see your value and who you are in your human existence puts you in a dragon energy. So this can make somebody very Knight of Wands, reverse, egoist, jealous, a show off, like stealing the show. So you might know a person in your life like that, or whatever the case may be. So it's kind of like, ah, damn. And when you deal with people like this, you won't know how to dissect somebody who is confident in who they are versus somebody who seeks attention and validation through different things. So we're gonna read the Miss Robinson, baby, or whatever the case may be. Because let me tell you something. Anywhere I go, I'm gonna be a damn fool. And sometimes I do feel like I'm a Hayoku, a sacred clown. Go Google it though. Like a sacred clown goes through a whole part. Sometimes I feel like that, like I am. I think it's a Hayoku, a sacred clown, where they go through certain experiences where people always say, "No, you shouldn't do this. They shouldn't do this," and they do a lot of shit ass backwards. And they develop so much wisdom from going through like stupid, dumbass mistakes. Like just Google it though, and very empathetic or whatever the case may be able to see certain things. They go through a lot of shit because of their own decision making. It's kind of like, no, I'm gonna do this, and they grow from it. So that's why I said sometimes I do feel like I'm a fucking sacred clown. I do feel like that though, because sometimes I'm an asshole and I play too much and it causes a lot of problems in my life. Off by me though, it's getting too personal. I didn't even get to be a sarcastic bitch for you guys today. Let me go. I didn't. I didn't. So for some of y'all, I tell you this is grudges and apologies that's necessarily needed. Am I feeling trapped by whom or by what? By everyone who says they have good intentions means it. Evil is a point of view. I keep telling y'all, go read all the books, People of the Lie. Go read that book. Like I'm telling you, you can't read it, so it's more audio. They don't cost that much on what to call. You can be like, I think it was like $7. Go take them guns out or whatever. He got other books too. I gotta grab them too, but I didn't want the audio. I like physical books for people who want to buy me a book. I like physical books and not audio. I don't like this shit. So I don't. It's not music. Um, what did I really invite into my life when I said or did that? Don't let your mouth write a check that your ass can't cash. An apology may be necessary. Maybe I have a problem. I am ready, willing, and able to do jail time if I get caught. Things may not be as good as they seem to be. He or she may be cheating on you. Am I purposely choosing to remain ignorant because I don't want to face the truth? Perhaps no one likes to talk to me because I'm often negative, depressing, or expressing doubt. Why I don't believe in myself? Why do I expect the worst possible situation to always happen? Now keep in mind this could be mental illnesses or certain things needing certain support. It could be sex, but I told y'all I didn't feel like that. Some of y'all feel like y'all just laid down with the wrong somebody. I don't know. I'm saying like I don't know. I didn't like it. Like one of y'all lay down with the wrong somebody. I was like, like this is what I felt like though, cause I like ooh, I tell you that's why like when it comes to sex, I'm very picky. And I tell you if I had to flow tape between lovers, it just be three people. That's it. But I tell you when it comes to sex, I'm very picky. Like it is. Like it's like you just gotta be dope on the inside. I'm saying like you gotta be so goddamn dope. Cause you don't never know like what people be going through and they experience. Them people be evil. They go through certain shit. Motherfuckers be stealing off your energy the whole goddamn time. You like, dang. So other than that, so other than that, though, you guys, that's it. I gave y'all what y'all needed. It was just like the smidge bit recap or whatever the case may be, because I feel like I didn't get all the messages off because I got sidetracked or whatever the case may be. I did, but I be on that 8:45. That's the messages or whatever. So that's why I'm gonna try to do the messages first, and then yeah. So that's it. I'm gonna try to get my messages off, or I might just limit the time though. or whatever the case may be. I don't know. So I might just go flat out straight reading and then just. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just read for like the first 45, probably the hour, and then the last minute, then I just go over. That's how I'm gonna do it, though. Or whatever. So that's why I said I'm gonna do it like that. So other than that, though, she is here. She is queer. I'm really not gay, but sometimes I am. I don't know. I'm not all the way gay. But damn, I'm uploading this on YouTube. Girl, I don't give a fuck. So at that moment, let's go.